Hey, friends, what's happening? How you doing? Comedy dates I got going on April 7th. I'm at the Shays Performing Arts Center in Buffalo, and I'm with Joey Diaz and Tony Hinchcliffe. First show is sold out. Second show is there's some tickets available still. And then Portland 420, April 20th. First show sold out. Second show, there's still some tickets left, I think. And that is with young Tony Hinchcliffe and joerogan.net/tour for any other information. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Blue Apron. Blue Apron is an awesome company that sends you a cooler with food in it. The food is correctly proportioned, and there's step-by-step photographic instructions for you to create delicious meals. It's really easy to do. Even if you've never followed a recipe before, just they show it to you with photos. Just listen to what they say, and you can do it. Each meal takes around 40 minutes or less and costs less than $10. Their food is all really good food that's been procured through an established partnership with over 150 local farms, fisheries, and ranchers across the United States. And as a result, the seafood is sourced sustainably under standards developed in partnership with the Monterey Bay Aquarium Seafood Watch. The beef, chicken, and pork comes from responsibly raised animals, and the produce is sourced from farms that practice regenerative farming. They deliver to basically everywhere, 99% of the continental U.S. and 99.5% of food deserts. And it's delicious shit. Should I say shit when I say delicious? Probably not. That's probably the wrong word. They're delicious meals. And they're not boring. Things like crispy barramundi with quinoa and roasted carrot salad, cashew chicken stir-fry with tango mandarins and jasmine rice. And you can check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/Rogan. Try to get through saying that without coughing. Go to blueapron.com/Rogan again to check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping. Delicious, nutritious, yummy, interesting. Blueapron.com/Rogan. Bam! We're also brought to you by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. When it comes to the big decision of choosing a mortgage lender, it's important to work with someone that you can trust, who has your best interests in mind. And with Rocket Mortgage, you get a transparent online process that gives you the confidence to make an informed decision. You don't have to waste your time searching through stacks of paperwork. With Rocket Mortgage, you can securely share your financial information and get a mortgage approval in minutes. I mean, I love that companies do things like this. Like, they make things easy to take care of online. You can even adjust the rate and length of your loan in real time. Make sure you get the mortgage solution that's right for you. And whether you're looking to buy a home or refinance your existing mortgage, you can lift the burden of getting a home loan with Rocket Mortgage. So skip the bank, skip the waiting, and go completely online at quickenloans.com/Rogan. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030. And we're also brought to you each and every episode by Onnit. That's Onnit, baby. Onnit.com. Are you on it? I am on it. I feel... This is a terrible commercial. I'd be like, I wouldn't buy that shit. What has it done to him? Onnit is a total human optimization company, folks. I've said this a million times, and so it's super repetitive. But what we aim to do with Onnit, if you've never heard of us before, is provide you with sort of a one-stop location that deals with all things human optimization, whether it's through the Onnit Academy that's filled with links on various types of therapy and different modalities of exercise and strength and conditioning routines and the science of nutrition. It's just hundreds and hundreds of articles, hundreds of pages of them, or through the actual physical Onnit Academy that we have in Austin, Texas. It's an amazing gym with really cool people that work there, state-of-the-art instruction, 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. It's a great gym. An academy, if it were. A testing ground. And we specialize in functional strength. when it comes to strength and conditioning equipment. We specialize in things like kettlebells and battle ropes and iron clubs, things that give you strength, that gives you this full body strength that allows you to effectively incorporate that into athletics. For me, jiu-jitsu, it made a big difference starting to lift weights with kettlebells and do full body exercises instead of like isolation exercises. We specialize on that, and there's a ton of videos about kettlebell exercises and all kinds of other exercises too, whether it's on the On It Academy Instagram feed, whether it's through the On It Academy site. But check out all the shit that we have, supplements and foods and healthy snacks, and use the code word Rogan and you'll save 10% off any and all supplements. Boom. All right. Whew. So much talk out of this fuck. That's what I'm saying about me. My guest today is my friend Frank Castillo. Frank Castillo works at the Comedy Store. Still works at the Comedy Store. He is an employee and a aspiring stand-up comedian, and just won Roast Battle on Comedy Central. It's a big deal, and we were really, really proud of him. He's like family over there, and he's a super cool guy. And when he won, it was, first of all, Roast Battle and Jeff Ross putting it together, and Brian Moses, awesome guys that made that Comedy Central show. It's amazing. It's really, really fun show. But it's a joke writing sort of a showcase. And to have a guy that works at the Comedy Store that we see all the time, that we consider a friend and family, win that was just giant for us. So I wanted to have him in and just welcome him to the world of successful stand-up comedy, because he's doing really well right now, and it's awesome. So give it up for my pal, Mr. Frank Castillo.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
Shh, you guys hear that? You hear that shit? That's the rain. That's how hard it's raining here. All these pussies telling you don't mow your lawn. Don't water the lawn. Don't fill the pool. We're running out of water. We're running out of water here in California. Not anymore, motherfucker. They're evacuating people, Jamie. What did it say on your phone? Evacuate. Sacramento's fucked. The dam is blowing, Frank Castillo. The dam. I usually don't introduce guests, but this gentleman across me here is, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Frank Castillo, if you go to his Instagram page, let me just tell everybody, he just won Roast Battle on Comedy Central, which, with stand-up comedians, that's a huge deal. I mean, that's a big deal. That show's a big deal. It's a big deal for comedy, but it's a big deal you won. And if you go to your Instagram page, dude, it's so inspirational. You do the shittiest fucking shows. You're out there doing bowling alleys. You're out there doing like bars with 3 people in them, and you're doing 3, 4 a night. You're just always hammering it. I love it. And then to see you do that, and to see you working at the store like many other people before, like Duncan's done, like Ari's done, like Renazizi's done, like so many people have gone from working at the store. Bobby Lee, I think, worked at the store.
Yep.
So many people have gone from working at the store to making it as a comic. So to see you go from working at the store, grinding every night, and then winning Roast Battle, show these motherfuckers the trophy here. Dude.
Yeah, it's fucking heavy, feel it.
That's legit as fuck. Damn.
Now I get why they don't want people to hand those out. Like, the second I got it, I was like, I get it now. They shouldn't just hand these out to kids. It's so powerful.
Yeah, you can't just give a kid a trophy for nothing. You got to win. You got to win. You got to do it. And this show, Roast Battle, is one of the reasons why I came back to the Comedy Store. When I went to see, Ari was doing his special, and he had decided to film his first Comedy Central special at the store. And I hadn't been in the store in 7 years. I hadn't even stepped foot inside the place. And I was like, well, there's no way I'm missing this. So I had to bite the bullet. I had to go in there, and then I said, "Let me just go the night before." And Jeff Ross asked me to be one of the judges at Roast Battle, and so I was sitting up there, and I was going, "Wow, this is crazy! This is a totally different thing. Like, this was never here 7 years ago. There was anything like it. It was like really creative writing, really like nasty jokes, but then everybody's hugging afterwards. You know, like that's one of the rules is like after you do it, you got to hug it out. Like." Yeah. It was fucking great. And I was like, creatively, this is so inspiring, and there's so much life to it. That, and then Ari Special, I said, fuck it, I'm back.
It was it's a crazy thing, man. I mean, it was just having you show up and just be a part of that. That was one of those things where like everyone knew, like all the younger comics, all the open micers, because it started as an open mic. So when we saw you come in, everyone was just like, oh, this is different. Like that's when everyone kind of was like, oh, things are changing.
Yeah, man, things have changed since then.